Welcome! If your phone is buzzing and your inbox is overflowing, you're in the right place. Today we're escaping to Sri Lanka, the island where tranquility is a full-time job. Here, the only thing you'll scroll is a menu, and the only updates are from the weather. Yes, it's far. That's the point. You can't just drive here on a stressful Tuesday. This is a commitment to peace, a long-haul flight to serenity. We're not just showing you pretty beaches, this is a survival guide for the chronically online. Buckle up. The biggest drama here is a monkey stealing your fruit, and your only deadline is choosing between a pool nap or a hammock. We'll explore 10 retreats so quiet, you might hear your own thoughts for the first time in years. Some of those thoughts will be weird. That's the price of peace. Ready to log off? Let's get into it. Sri Lanka awaits. First stop, Kandy, the cultural heart of Sri Lanka. But we're heading just outside the city to the secret garden retreat. Here, the air is so fresh, you'll wonder if you've ever really breathed before. The garden is a living, breathing ecosystem. You're handed a welcome drink, and suddenly your stress melts away. The main activity? Sitting. Just sitting, on a veranda, overlooking a garden so lush it looks unreal. You'll find yourself mesmerized by a single leaf, or the way a butterfly lands on a flower. Here you count leaves, not emails. You'll lose track distracted by a squirrel, and that's perfectly fine. Your inbox is a world away. The only notifications are mangoes dropping from trees and chameleons climbing branches. Productivity here is measured in serenity, not spreadsheets. After a day, you'll feel more accomplished than after a week of midnight emails. Maybe you'll pick up a real book, read a chapter, then doze off to the sounds of distant temples and curry on the stove. This is the detox you didn't know you needed. It's not about doing nothing, it's about doing things that don't require a password. In Kandy's secret garden, the only password is relax. Welcome to your new favorite ecosystem. Here, you're not building a brand, you're building peace. The only thing you'll optimize is your comfort, and the only thing urgent is your next cup of tea. Enjoy the quiet. Next up, Ella, the town Instagram dreams of. But at Cloud9 Hideaway you can't post until you leave. Perched on a cliff, the views are jaw-dropping. Endless green valleys, clouds rolling in and out. The best part? No cell service. Your phone becomes a paperweight. At first you'll twitch, reaching for notifications that never come. Then you surrender. You look up, and the silence is profound. No group chat drama, no news alerts, just the wind, monkeys, and birds. You'll watch clouds swallow mountains, have real conversations, and maybe even get bored. Here, boredom breeds creativity, and appreciation for a perfect cup of tea. You came for the views, but you'll stay for the freedom of being unreachable. The only connection that matters is you and that endless valley. In Ella, 0 bars means infinite peace. You're finally free from the cage of constant connection. The only thing you'll scroll is the horizon. And trust me, that's better than any feed. Welcome to Cloud9. Time to live your childhood dream, Treehouse Edition. In Sigiriya, you'll stay in a luxury treehouse high in the jungle canopy. The Wi-Fi? Barely there. But who needs it when you're eye level with monkeys and birds? Spend your days exploring ancient lion rock, then retreat to your leafy perch. The jungle soundtrack replaces your notifications. You'll fall asleep to the sounds of nature, not pings. Here, the only feed you check is for the birds on your balcony. Sometimes, the best way forward is to reconnect with simple dreams. Welcome to your grown-up treehouse. Now, to Gali, a city frozen in time. Inside the historic Gal Fort, you'll stay in a restored colonial villa. Life slows down. Your biggest decision? Pool or nap. The only alerts you'll get are from peacocks strutting through the courtyard. Their calls replace your email pings. You're not being summoned by your boss but by a peacock showing off. Trade digital anxiety for the absurd beauty of nature's notifications. No reply needed, just look up and smile. Here, linen suits are optional but relaxation is mandatory. In Gale, the loudest voice belongs to the peacocks. Let them remind you to pause. The only thing urgent is the next sunset. Enjoy the calm. Time for a change of pace. Arugam Bay, Sri Lanka's surf capital. Here, surfing means real waves, not endless scrolling. You'll fall, you'll get salty, but you'll stand up and feel like a king. Your schedule follows the tides, not your calendar. The only feed you check is the swell forecast. When you're not surfing, you're napping, reading, or swapping stories with fellow travelers. The internet, an afterthought. In Arugam Bay, your body is for paddling, not just sitting. The best kind of surfing leaves you exhausted and smiling. Here you ride waves, not Wi-Fi. Life is simple, salty, and sweet. The only thing you'll refresh is your energy. Welcome to the real surf life. Now to the misty hills of Nuwara Eliya, Little England. You'll check into a mountain lodge wrapped in fog thicker than your Monday inbox. The chill in the air is a surprise. Yes, you'll need a sweater in Sri Lanka. The fireplace is always lit, and the tea is world-class. The fog blocks out everything but the present moment. Here, you can't see the future, or even 10 feet ahead. Your world shrinks to a cozy room, a crackling fire, and a warm cup in your hands. Walk through tea plantations where the only sound is water dripping from leaves. The fog slows everything down, muffling the world and inviting mindfulness. You're hidden, tucked away from the rush. In this cloud, it's okay to just be. Escape the demand for clarity, embrace the mist. Here, peace is as deep as the fog. Let the world fade away. Enjoy the stillness. Next, Dambulla, a place of ancient caves and profound silence. Just outside the temple, you'll find a retreat dedicated to real quiet. Here, silence isn't just encouraged, it's the rule. No talking, no notifications, no distractions. At first, the quiet is unnerving. Every sound is amplified, your footsteps, your breath, but soon, you settle in. The rustle of leaves and distant bird calls become your soundtrack. Days are filled with gentle yoga, silent walks, and simply being. You're not achieving, you're existing. The mental chatter fades, replaced by a deep, unexpected peace. In Dambulla, silence is the loudest teacher. Turn off your phone and your mind. Find the stillness within. Let the quiet transform you. Welcome to true silence. Back to the beach. Marissa, the postcard-perfect paradise. Your commute? 10 steps from bed to sand. Spend your days in a swimsuit moving between hammock, ocean, and beachfront cafe. Here you'll forget what a traffic jam even is. Time is measured by tides, not clocks. Evenings mean fresh fish on the sand, sunsets exploding with color. The only traffic is waves and crabs. You'll realize this is how life should be, simple, beautiful, and blissfully slow. In Marissa, the only rush is the tide. Forget your commute, embrace the beach. This is real freedom. Now, to Anuradhapura, an ancient city of ruins and sacred trees. Your retreat is an oasis among millennia-old wonders. Sit on your veranda, gazing at stupas older than most countries. Here, peace is ancient and unshakable. Pedal past ruins, watch monkeys play, and rest under the sacred Bodhi tree. The scale of history puts your worries in perspective. Your group chat drama? Tiny compared to 2,000 years of calm. In Anuradhapura, peace is measured in centuries. Let the ancient calm settle your mind, find your place in history's quiet. For our final retreat, we're going wild. Udawalawe National Park. Stay at a safari lodge where elephants are your neighbors. Game drives at dawn and dusk bring you face-to-face with herds of elephants. The only notifications are alarm calls from deer or the trumpet of an elephant. The lodge is unfenced, wildlife roams freely. Your phone feels like a relic. The real world is right outside your door. Evenings by the campfire, listening to the bush, you'll feel a primal connection. You've disconnected from the artificial and reconnected with the real. In Udawalawe, the wild is your inbox. Let the elephants remind you what matters. This is untamed peace. Welcome to the wild side of tranquility. And there you have it, 10 peaceful retreats in Sri Lanka, each a masterclass in unplugging. We've counted leaves, surfed waves, and found silence deeper than any inbox. If you're ready to swap Wi-Fi for wildlife or just enjoyed this escape, hit like, subscribe, and tell me which retreat you choose. Disconnection is scary, but you might find the only like you need is the one you give yourself. Good luck out there. Until next time, keep seeking peace, wherever you are. Sri Lanka is waiting. See you on the quiet side.